Hi, everybody. We are live. Hi. So I hope picture's all right. It's a bit late in the evening where I am, but hey, it's really nice to be able to come back on a live again. Let's just wait for a few people to hop on. There's a few ladies who were in the chat. I don't know when. You were in the chat earlier. So welcome, welcome. Hello to Sonia. Hello to the Taylors. And hello to Agbeda from Nigeria. Welcome, welcome. So if you're here hanging out, just come and say hello. Tell me where you're watching in from and let me know what your questions are. That's what these lives are for answering your questions live. So I haven't been able to answer a lot of the comments and questions in the last couple of weeks. Been a bit ill with COVID. I was on holiday as well, so it's just really hard to keep up with everybody. So do use this opportunity to ask your questions now whilst I'm here live. Hey, hello to the UK. How are you? Hope you've had a really nice sunny day. I'm a bit further south than you. It's been getting to springtime. It's such a nice feeling. Yeah, how are you? Please ask away. Don't be shy. That's what I'm here for. Come and ask your questions. Actually, I'm going to be in the UK in May, from the 13th to the 15th of May. I'm coming to talk at a baby show in Birmingham. So I'm really excited about that. Finally, all the baby shows can start happening again. So if anybody is in the UK, go and check it out, the baby show in Birmingham, and I will be there. So maybe I'll get to meet some of you in person. That would be awesome. Hi, Adiola, Victoria, nice name. Hey, same as me. Lucy, hello, welcome. So, ladies. Yeah, oh my gosh, I will talk more about my coming to the UK in May to let you know all about it and how you can get to the baby show. It's really nice. I meet so many ladies online, so to be actually able to meet people in person is really, really exciting. Really nice. So yeah, ladies, let me know your questions. What's happening? What's going on with your bodies? What do you need to know? Come and ask. Don't be shy. It normally takes a little bit of time to warm up. It's quite a while since I've done a live, actually. So don't worry about being the first person to ask a question. And there we go. Well done, Reese. Hello, Chrissy, as well. Welcome. Yeah. Oh, is it like discharge? Right. Let's talk about discharge. Okay. This is really a personal thing to all of us ladies, right? And where can we talk about discharge apart from with our best friends or online? So it's a really great place to be able to talk about it. And I get asked quite a lot if discharge is a sign of pregnancy. I know you've asked about pregnant. Um, so often everyone's looking at their discharge. Am I pregnant? Am I not? Our discharge gives us a wonderful sign of when we're ovulating, when we're really fertile, and then it can do all sorts of different things. It can be dried up, it can be a bit gooey, like in the lead up to our period. It just can be so different. And I really did loads of research on this as well because I wanted to find out, I wanted to be able to give you really good answers on it. And there's just no conclusive medical research on a lady's discharge being able to give a sign of if we're pregnant or not. And from all the ladies that write about what their discharge is like in the lead up to like getting that BFP, we're all just so different. So we can't really tell if we're pregnant by our discharge. And then the same goes on. So when you're pregnant, and I don't know how many weeks pregnant you are, Reese, how many weeks pregnant are you? When you're pregnant, you know, your discharge is there to keep your body really, really clean. I mean, discharge is amazing because it's our natural cleaning system. And that's why normally during pregnancy, you get quite a lot of it. But it won't happen until like 7, 8, 9 weeks pregnant that it actually starts getting more and more. So if you're earlier on in pregnancy, it still might be quite dry. And if you're not getting a lot of discharge, then it's probably a good sign that your body, like your natural bacteria inside your vagina, is doing its job. So I wouldn't worry about it too much. I think the most thing that you would worry about is when you do get a lot of discharge, because then it's a bit worrying because you need to know if it's discharge or if it's possibly leaking. So that's probably when you need to be asking the doctor more. I mean, if it was really, really dry, then it would be worth asking your doctor or midwife about just to get some extra advice around it. But I hope that helps you a little bit more. Okay. 10 weeks. Yeah, okay, 10 weeks. No, and also remember, you see, we're all completely different. So you might get one lady with streaming discharge and having to wear pads or, period pants the whole way through pregnancy. And you get other ones who'll just get a few drops. So do remember that we are all different. Okay. All right. Hope that has helped you. Okay. Why do I ovulate and not get pregnant? Oh, Chrissy, how long have you been trying for? Um, and also, what's important with the ovulation is that you really, really know when your fertile date is. So I don't know how you're tracking it. Let us know how you're tracking your ovulation. Um, I made quite a lot of videos about it because I get a lot of ladies asking about when are they ovulating. And one thing, please, 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 I love the apps. I really do love the apps, but don't rely on them 100% to predict when you are ovulating. You need to know your natural signs, and you really, really need to be using the ovulation strips to check when your real peak is. And remember, when those ovulation strips give the peak, then it's a couple of hours after that peak. And at the same time, your body temperature kind of goes up and down as well. That's the point when your egg gets released. And that's so if you know when that's happening in your cycle, you want to be having sex in the lead up to that because sperm can stay alive inside of you. And also, like, as soon as you can. I mean, if you can keep the romance going as well. I know it's tough. It really is. Okay. Hope that's and you've had one son and you always ovulate on the same day. Okay. If it's 6 years and it's been that long, and even if you have had a child already, so many different things can go on with our hormones. After our first baby, things really, really change, and it's really worth getting those kind of things checked. Your hormones, and your doctor should really be helping you with that if it's 6 years. So I really hope you can get more help with that. Okay. Adiola, Victoria. 18 days late. Testing negative till 14 days late. Still vomiting since yesterday and feeling dizzy and scared to test again. Um, I don't know which country you're in and what's standard in your country. Um, I can only base it on where I am. Is that after you've missed your period for more than 2 weeks, you can get a free blood test, and the blood test is very accurate and will be able to detect if you've got any of the pregnancy hormone or not. It's something you really need to ask your doctor about, especially with all of your symptoms, and see if you can get a physical check on that and a blood test. Okay, because that's the only way you're going to get more answers if you're getting the negative tests when you're using home tests. So I really hope that helps. I mean, so many strange things can happen in our cycles. We can skip a period, and it could be stress related, hormone related, but you can only get really clear answers if you ask a doctor to give you those checks. So I hope you can get them. How do I say your name? Shaitanya? Is it right? I hope I got it right. I'm 45, trying to conceive, have regular periods and on time, but I notice the flow is less. I'm not sure if I'm ovulating. What do you think of my fertility chances? Wow. there, so many ladies who are getting pregnant still over 40. And I know that we all get told, yeah, you can't get pregnant over 40. Well, you can. And um, it really depends on things like the quality of your eggs at that point. And I'm not sure if you're able to get help with that kind of thing, to get tests done, checks done, to see how your egg quality is. Um, if you are ovulating, then get some cheap strips and check if you are peaking and how strong the peak is, because the second line on the ovulation strips is going to get quite dark. If your LH level, which is what is checking, if your LH level is peaking and getting strong, that's the point of, I'm sure you're doing it already, of ovulation. But to know if you're actually releasing that egg, then you need to get the doctors to do some proper checks on you. I'm not aware of anything that can tell you if your egg has been actually released apart from then getting a blood test from the doctor or an internal scan, of course, that would show what your egg follicles are doing and if one's about to be released or not. So I hope that helps, and I really hope you can get that support as well. Hi, Sonia. Sonia, I'm currently 6 weeks and 3 days, and I'm having so much nausea. Pregnancy hormones in full swing. Yeah, it can be really, really hard at the beginning, and especially when you get all that saliva in your mouth, and it's just kind of hard. Do you get it all through the day, or are you getting it just in the mornings? Um, you know, every one of us, again, is different with morning sickness. And some of us can eat some certain foods, others can't stand those foods. So it's really kind of having to test out a few different things and just eat little nibbles and small things. I know a lot of people say, like, eat the ginger. For me, I was orange Fanta, and taking sips of that. And what's the other one? Haribos, but the licorice ones. So I would basically have a bag of the licorice Haribos on my desk at work, and I just suck like a tiny bit of one, like until it got to about 12 o'clock. And then I could face eating something. It would be then something small, like some dried bread or a banana. And then later on in the afternoon was when I could finally eat. So you kind of just got to work out what that thing is that's going to help you get through the mornings, if that's your hardest time of day. And don't worry, because your body has got all the vitamins and minerals already inside of it that's going to nurture your baby. If your body doesn't get fed those vitamins and minerals at the beginning, it will just look inside and give your baby whatever it needs because it's already there inside your body. And you can make up for it later. You really can. If you can't face eating anything, like, so whatever you do, don't give yourself a hard time about that, because your appetite will come back, I hope, in a few weeks when you're ready for it. And you can get advice about what kind of extra vitamin supplements and minerals you can be taking during pregnancy. If you are feeling that perhaps your body needs something, then to get some advice from your midwife or doctor about that. If you're in my Facebook group, Mama Meets a Midwife, everybody, you're so welcome to join the Facebook group. So please do come along and join. I've got recordings in there when we did webinars, and one of the lovely ladies who is a nutritionist, she talks about what the great kind of vitamins and nutrients are that you can be taking when you're in early pregnancy and throughout. So it's worth coming along, joining the group, and listening into some of the webinars that I've recorded in the past with the midwives as well. Okay. Chelsea, hi. Do you think no symptoms is better than to have symptoms during the 2 week wait? We want symptoms so bad that we create them in our mind and symptoms what? Yeah, of course we do. Yeah. And that can actually create a lot of stress when you've got the overthinking going on, which is kind of what we want to avoid during the 2 week wait as well. I know I talk in detail in a lot of my videos about what you can feel during the 2 week wait, simply because I'm very in tune with my body, and I was so in tune with my body that I just felt everything that was going on. I had 7 pregnancies, so it really confirmed to me, like after the second and third pregnancy, that when I felt exactly the same symptoms again during the 2-week wait, that I just knew exactly what was happening. I could really feel things. I just knew. But not everyone gets this. Not everyone has that feeling or has those feelings that I have had. Um, so, is it better to wait and relax? Some ladies say that, when they completely take their mind off things, then actually that's the month where they conceive because their body is more relaxed. You hear it all the time, really, don't you? About that happening. People trying to conceive for years, and then all of a sudden they decide not to anymore, and 6 months later they're pregnant. So you've got to weigh it up, really, what's best for you. And if it is giving you a hard time, that constant cycle of, getting your hopes up and then only for your period to come, then do a different cycle differently. Take time to relax, like really, really relax. I know it's hard to say that when it's the only thing you really, really want to happen, and it is the only thing you can think about. Um, I think if you're going to have a month like that, you kind of got to turn everything off. Turn everything off, do lots of meditating, relaxation, get out into nature and see how things go from there. I mean, you still got to know when your ovulation window is, haven't you? Hope that's helped a bit. And if you have been trying to conceive for a while, you might have heard about my energy healing that I do. So I'm a womb healer, and womb healing is all about using energy healing. So if you've ever heard of Reiki healing, it's very similar kind of healing that I do, and going into your womb space and clearing any energetic blockages that could be in there. And we store so much inside our wombs, we don't even realize it until you actually start clearing things. So, it's our feminine center. It's where we hold all our past relationships, all those connections to anybody we've ever shared our body with, um, all sorts of childhood angst, trauma, even stuff that we take on from our mothers. We were inside our mother's womb. Those 9, 10 months that we were inside our mother's womb, we were in touch with her feelings, her thoughts, her pain, her trauma. All of that comes with us as well. So I've got a self-healing guide. It's completely free for you to try out womb healing for yourself. If you're curious about it, go and have a go. It's free to download from my homepage, ownmymamabody.com. Go and try it out. It's like 10 minutes. I've got a video that guides you through how to do it, and I've also got a PDF which gives you instructions about what to do at which stage, what kind of questions to ask yourself when you're going through it. And everyone can do self-healing. I know I'm a healer and I've been doing it for years, but that's how I started out as well, doing the self-healing on myself. And it made such a huge difference when I was going through my fertility journey. So go and have a go and let me know how you get on with it as well. It's just a really nice way to relax and release and let go as well when you're on your journey. Chaitanya, I love that name. It's very nice. I'm glad I pronounced it correctly. Sonia, with your nausea all day. I'm so sorry, love. Oh, have you found anything that you can possibly manage? Even if it is dried bread or I don't know, one of the other things for me was chips. Oh, chips with loads of salt on. Um, whatever you can find, try a few things. Yeah, like I said, just don't give yourself a hard time if you're not managing to eat much at the moment. It will come. And yeah, the sugary drinks is what I did. Like I said, orange Fanta, it's okay. Let's see how you get on. If anyone's got any tips for what helped them through morning sickness, I can also put it on the community chat, or come and join my Facebook group as well and ask other ladies in there for tips. That's really great. Everyone's great in that community and really supportive. So it's a really nice place to be. Ah, So then I've got another one that's been hidden. Why has that been hidden? Um, okay. I don't know why YouTube hid that one. Could I be pregnant? I missed my period 3 days now, but my cervix is open. Okay. I can't say, well, obviously not being able to see someone's cervix. I know my own cervix very well. If your cervix is open and closed, is it something that you're checking regularly so you do know what it's, how far it's open, how far it's closed? Normally, a cervix opens slightly when we're ovulating to obviously make things easier for sperm to travel in. Um, but if you're 3 days late, you can take a test. If you haven't had any other signs of pregnancy, then normally by about 3 days late, you can take a test and it will start showing. I say normally, obviously not every time, but get yourself then a few tests and then make sure you do try in the morning when your urine's the strongest, or don't go to the toilet for 3 to 4 hours so your urine's got time to get strong again, that you can get a more accurate test. Okay, I hope that helps. Okay, Agbedi. Please, how accurate is a strip test done before a missed period, like 9 days after ovulation? Mm. Yeah, it depends on the quality of the test that you're taking. Um, normally, the first response or clear blue are the most reliable because they can check at a more lower level of HCG, the pregnancy hormone in your urine. Normally on the test pack, it will tell you what hormone level it's checking for. But it also, if it's 9 days after ovulation, it also depends on, when your egg actually got fertilized and from the point of implantation. So once it's implanted into your womb lining, then the pregnancy hormones kick off and start doubling and quadrupling and really growing fast. But you may want to, if you're already testing, you've had a negative, um, you may want to just wait a few more days till you get closer to your missed period, because the more closer you are to your missed period, the more accurate it's going to be. And if you can wait till the day of your period being due, then it's even more accurate. But also, go and have a watch of my 12 early signs of pregnancy video. That's going to help you. In the video description, there's lots of links to videos. I think it's linked in there. Can't quite remember. But 12 early signs of pregnancy, those are the ones that I felt before a missed period and before a positive pregnancy test. So I hope those help you. Hi, Esther from Kenya. Just recovering from birth and trying to get pregnant again. Wow, you going for it, lady. Is it possible to get pregnant immediately? Oh, a stillborn. I'm so sorry. Gosh, I didn't read that properly. Wow. Oh, no, sorry, I didn't read that properly, Esther. I'm really sorry that you had a stillborn. Wow. And you know what? Um, you can get pregnant again as long as you're ready, as long as you feel like you're ready, inside of yourself, mentally, physically, because you will be ovulating again. So as soon as you ovulate again, then you can get pregnant again. That's how it works. And how many weeks pregnant were you? Sorry, I've been speaking for too long now. My voice is going. How many weeks pregnant were you? Because depending on how far along you are, then it takes your body to recover that little bit longer. So do look out for those signs of ovulation. And yeah, you can try again around there, but do also make sure that your soul, your mind, and your body and your soul are recovered. Um, it's not easy losing a baby at all. So you know, mm, make sure you have really taken time to yourself as well, emotionally, physically, spiritually. Sonia, I love your videos. Thank you, Sonia, and thank you for watching them. And I really, really hope you find your way through morning sickness. Rachel, hi Rachel. How long will it take to get pregnant again after a miscarriage? I've been trying. I'm really sorry that you've lost your baby. And um, it can really just depend on when it takes your body, how long it takes your body to recover. And once the hormones have settled down, the pregnancy hormones settle down, your body starts reproducing again. So ovulation starts up. And it really, depends how you've been feeling. And, if we've been through trauma and upset, then sometimes that can block our reproductive system because there's too much stress inside of our body. So it can depend on a lot of things. There's no exact timing that anyone can really give you to say, like, when you can get pregnant again, but it will be possible. So keep on. Hi, Teresa. Yeah, please do ask away. I didn't have my period for a whole month, and the 15 days later I get spotting. What does that mean? Should I take a test or wait until the spotting is done and then take a test? As you're 15, you didn't get it for a whole month. Do you know what? Take a test and find out, because the test would be positive if you've missed a period in that time. And yeah, I mean, the spotting could be anything. It could really be anything. But take the test and find out if you're pregnant, and then at least you know if it's pregnancy or not. And then after that, you can maybe investigate a bit further about what could be going on. So I hope that helps for now. Another one's been hidden. Vigorous. My temperature spiked this morning. Is it too late to have sex? Do you know what? If you're having sex anyway, have sex. I mean, don't just make sex around making the baby. It's all about your relationship as well and enjoying each other. And I think part of the trying to conceive journey can get all too focused on making the baby, and it can take a lot out of the relationship and a lot out of the fun. And if you've been having unprotected sex before the spike, then you've also got just as much chances of your egg getting fertilized as well, because sperm can stay alive inside of our wombs for at least up to 5 days. That's what doctors say. So it could already be in there. Yeah, I hope that helps you. Go and have some fun, do some baby dancing. I can't say exactly when your egg has been released, so it's hard to know without seeing the charts. Okay, Rachel, I was 15 weeks pregnant and I bled for 2 months. Oh my goodness. I can't imagine how, that's really, really hard. I know. Yeah, so you should be starting to ovulate. I'm sure, do you notice when you ovulate, do you notice your ovulation symptoms and keep an eye on them when it's happening, when you get your egg white cervical mucus, when you're feeling in the mood? But again, yeah, also make sure you've had a lot of time for yourself to recover. Again, body, mind, and soul. It's really important to take that time, talk with other ladies as well. I've got a group, Healing After Miscarriage group, Natural Healing After Miscarriage group on Facebook. And it's just a safe place to talk about how you're feeling. And it really, really helps to talk about it with other ladies who get what you've been going through. So yeah, do come and find it. And I hope that helps you as well. Teresa, yes, you can still get pregnant by pre-cum because my partner did not. Yes, that's why, having a lot of people put the condom on like sort of halfway through. But yeah, sometimes pre-cum can make you pregnant as well. There's always a chance. There's always going to be that chance, isn't there? So let's see what happens. All right. I haven't got any more questions left, and my voice is getting more croaky. I'm almost getting better. It's been really nice chatting with all of you. And yeah, like I said, come and join me on my Facebook groups. Mama Meets and Midwife is everything from fertility, pregnancy, new mothers, and natural healing after miscarriage. Yeah, it's that place, just that safe place for ladies who've lost their babies to come and have a chat. Okay. Thank you, everybody. And for everyone else, if I've just missed you, camera check, wishing you all the very, very best. And it will happen. I know like of a few ladies who've been through this ectopic and just got one side and then they got pregnant and everything was good. Can I any chances to improve chance any advice to improve chances of implantation? Natural, look into natural progesterone, look into your foods, look into your diet. Just go on the internet and look up natural progesterone foods. Progesterone is what you need for your womb lining to support your womb lining. Just go and have a look at that. There's loads of good foods like beans and Brussels sprouts. You will eat them, won't you? If it's anything to do with helping implantation, then you'll eat the Brussels sprouts. Okay. So I hope that helps you just as a one-off. But yeah, if anybody would like to have a private call with me, there's a link below. I do offer one-to-one chats, like short 20 minutes for €20. And if I can help in any way with any of your questions in more detail, then come book a call with me. I'd love to chat with you privately. It's always great to hear from all of you, and wishing you all the very best wherever you are on your journeys. Thank you so, so much for being on my channel, for supporting my channel. I really appreciate all of you as well. So take care of yourselves. Lots of love. Bye bye.